And welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Opponent going first, picking the Hlaalu. Let's go Regine and Alessia. I think there's a small chance we get the Regine 5 cost card early. And no, our opponent gets it first, so a bit unfortunate there. I basically picked Regine second because I was hoping that my opponent would get like an Alessia agent and not be able to afford it, whereas I would be able to afford it, but not happening this time around. Playing on slightly faster speed, because this game my opponent took quite some time to think about some moves which I think probably did not need that much time to think about. This was during a white streak, so the servers were not doing so great at the time, so they were definitely lag, and I was lagging as well. So you know, my opponent taking a long time might have just been due to lag or something rather than unfamiliarity with the cards. But yeah, my opponent's at a very big advantage right now because he got the Pounce and Profit first, which gives him 1 billion gold. Let's go Harvest Season. So if he basically, we're all aiming for House Embassy at the moment, and our opponent's unlucky. He draws the Pounce and Profit, which is not what he wanted to get. Picks up Saint's Wrath as well, which is like, I don't really, that's a very good card. But right now we are just focusing on economy like 100%. So we need to shuffle all our Chainbreakers, all our Soldiers in the Empires of deck. That'll let us afford the House Embassy down the road. This is not going to let us afford House Embassy, but we could pick up Priestess of the Eight or the Aelid Quartermaster, or even Ragpicker right now. So our opponent picks up Ragpicker. Reveals Grand Larceny, so that one we're going to pick up for sure, because that would get us closer to House Embassy. Hlaalu is since Hlaalu's in the game, if you have a very good economy, you can very quickly buy expensive cards and then subsequently just go full Hlaalu power every turn, and eventually you're going to win the game with prestiging the Hlaalu, prestige and Hlaalu power. So this is enough to was enough to get House Embassy until he killed all the agents with Saint's Wrath. I still think Saint's Wrath is a horrible card to get because it doesn't do anything. You've already gotten the value for the agents on the field. It's a bit late. It often comes just way too late. We didn't pick up the Priestess of the Eight early because we want to work on economy. So now that the economy is better, it's actually something we could consider picking up Priestess of the Eight. But we do need to kill Aelid Quartermaster. That one is unfortunately a must. We can't leave it alive, which means we don't have quite enough to get Priestess of the Eight. So let's just shuffle another Chainbreaker to our deck. That I got 2 now. Now we're almost certainly going to be able to afford House Embassy in the future because we got like a lot of things that produce lots of gold. And he might leave Chainbreaker Sergeant alive, which is very, very bad for him. This is not something he wants to have happening. This gets us at least 1 House Embassy, plus maybe something else. Nothing else really. We don't need to Treasury anymore. We can start regining him because our economy is so good. Treasury's not going to prove our deck much better than I think it's better to just shuffle Bewilderments in. He does get a Pounce and Profit, so he's quite likely to be able to afford the House Marketplace this turn. But if he gets a House Marketplace, the problem is he leaves the Chainbreaker alive, and Chainbreaker is going to cause lots of problems in the future, which means he buys Blackmail to kill my Chainbreaker, which means he's not able to afford House Marketplace this turn, whereas we are able to, because we have drawn our Chainbreaker plus Soldier of the Empire combo. So yeah, we're going to get both House Marketplace and House Embassy. At this stage, my opponent is in huge trouble. Despite the early good start, to be honest. I mean, he did get the Pounce and Profit early. 4 gold. A card that gives 4 gold just like that early game is very, very hard to deal with. But we managed to, through use of the Alessia power, get a nice set of agents that I think my opponent will have trouble dealing with. Saint's Wrath again, which is fair, but I'm not sure how much economy he has left. He can pick up the Priestess of the Eight, and Hlaalu Kinsman is exactly what we're looking for. It's exactly what we're looking for. We need to buy that quickly. Once we have all our expensive cards are at the top, so we can't pick, or the bottom of our deck, so we can't pick those up. Unfortunately, we draw a bunch of really nothing much cards. Barters away that shows a white streak, and he may be able to afford that. In fact, if he uses his Pounce and Profit. And yeah, he is able to afford white streak, and my opponent probably should pick that up because we got a lot of agents on the field. And White Streak is a very easy way to kill agents. So another nothing turn. I'm not even sure I should pick up Mori House, but it does kill White Streak. But even then, it's like it feels to me to be a very iffy card to pick up. But we'll see how that goes. I just want to buy expensive cards at this stage. By buying expensive cards, we're just going to win by the usual Hlaalu way. Anything that costs 7 or more is basically my targets. Like Stubborn Shadow is terrible. He draws a card, shows Black Sacrament, which is also not really that useful. But yeah, but once we pick up the Hlaalu Kinsman, things are gonna. I think we're gonna start using the Hlaalu power a bit more. Our deck right now is not exactly 40 prestige worth of stuff, so we may not want to start using the Hlaalu power right now. Oh, visit plunder. Okay, sure. Yeah, I will take that for sure. We can acquire that for free thanks to. Oh well, uses Priestess of the Eight to shuffle the tavern. Very rare. I so rarely see that, but in that case, it was a very good move. And do we want to acquire another card? Not really. These are all terrible. I think I want to buy something that costs 7 or more at least. So yeah, we're gonna bit of wasted potential right there. I can pick up the second Mario House. That'll we could definitely have also considered using Hlaalu there, but we didn't. It's like yeah, we got quite a ways to go before we actually get to our expensive cards again. Of course, our deck is huge. There's a couple of bewilderments in it as well, and we didn't use any. We don't have any draw. We don't have any toss. We didn't use rag picker at all. So this is not the greatest moment at the moment. We're not in a. It's going to be a bit of a slower game until we draw our big cards once more. And these are all terrible cards. Like they don't do anything. My opponent may have drawn Saint's Wrath, I feel, because he's really taking a long time to think about this one. He's probably gonna just Saint's Wrath to stack the top. Yeah, that's what he stacked. He's gonna draw a white streak next turn, but I didn't draw any agents this turn, so yeah, not much to say. And we very luckily draw a Mario House just in time to kill his white streak. So yeah, things are all right at the moment. Anyway, I could definitely have Hlaalu. Not in retrospect, could get Hlaalu back there because not only do we have Hlaalu in the game, but we also have Crows. And we have generating so much gold that it's actually I think it's quite reasonable to use a bit of Hlaalu, because then we can just use Crows and really get the very fast victory from there. Like right now, if you notice, none of the patrons that we're playing with actually produce any power. Only Alessia produces vaguely produces some power, but the rest of them, Rajin knows no power. Crows haven't really shown up, so I think they're irrelevant this game. Hlaalu doesn't produce power at all. Yeah, so not a very power-heavy game at all. And he uses... that is definitely interesting that he used Hlaalu there. Not so sure about that. And we kill his white streak, and we use Crows. Maybe I really didn't want him to get the white streak off again, because if I leave my agents on the field, things could get quite annoying for him, I guess. I mean, now we can't use the Crows. We are actually... One other reason to use patron powers all the time is that we are actually kind of close to patron victory. We have lots of gold, so if a tithe ever shows up, we can win if our opponent doesn't use a patron power for one turn. We're just 2 away from winning right now. One tithe is enough to win. Showing Hlaalu Counselor is great, and he leaves all my agents on the field, so we're gonna get a good combo off here. Can we buy the Hlaalu Counselor? Sadly not quite enough, but we can do Bewilderment into nothing useful actually. So yeah. And there we go, power. So now we have a billion agents on the field. He's going to draw the Saint's Wrath eventually though. By using the Saint's Wrath with a Mario House on the field, we do get 3 gold passive, because Mario House, every time an agent dies, other than itself, we get 3 gold. So now we have a lot of extra gold right now. May even be able to afford Hlaalu Counselor. We're both using Bewilderment a lot. That is... yeah, nothing much here. When are we going to start drawing our good cards? Okay, now we're starting to draw our good cards. Now we can start acquiring all the good cards again. And unfortunately, yeah, we're still a bit slow. But anyway, at this stage, we can definitely just start buying expensive cards, for sure. Buy that. You can acquire anything for free. Yeah, let's get an Oathman. You can replace 1 card. Acquire. These are all terrible. Yeah, okay, not the greatest. But anyway, we did use our Hlaalu Counselor, so that's +9 prestige. Now we're at 22, bonus at 9. He can start regening, but I think at this point these things are getting a little too much for him. What can we acquire for free? I think perhaps buying the. Okay, oh yeah, I'll take the bag of tricks, sure. Into another bag of tricks, maybe. Acquire. No. Wait. Whoa. Okay, actually no, I miscalculated. Okay, fine. We just acquire all the cards, we can discard everything, and then just shuffle again. And yeah, when you're facing a discard 4 like that, discard 4 into the yeah, okay, that is just a pretty disgusting way to win it. But yeah, so yeah, very explosive end over there, and I don't think my opponent can get back from this. We just economy just a bit too strong at the end there. So yeah, thanks for watching.